I recently wrote a Substack called How Connectivity Ironically Killed Collaboration. It's all about how, because we have incredible tools on our laptops and we can communicate with anybody in the world remotely, we've not really got any need to get together and just hang out. But it's from getting together and hanging out that new ideas emerge. You don't necessarily know what they're going to be when you agree to hang out. Anyway, one of my readers read between the lines and kindly reached out to me and said, Neil, do you want to go for a beer, mate? And I said, yes, please. That would be very nice. And he invited me. I invited another guy. The other guy invited another guy. And anyway, last night, there's four of us sat around a table, no agenda, having a beer. And we talked about everything. We talked about art and politics and technology and parenting and finance and all sorts of interesting things. And it was great fun. And what was interesting to me is that apart from me, everybody around the table was over 50. They were solid Gen Xers. So for them, the idea of hanging out with no agenda is pretty normal, right? That's how we grew up. We used to just get together and chat and see what occurred. I find when I've tried to do similar with the under 40s, they're very transactional. They say, why do you want to get together? What do you want? And what's in it for me? And I can't give them an answer because I don't know. I just know that there is a chemistry that happens when people are in a room together. The second thing is, as Gen Xers, once the plan was made, 7 p.m. at this venue, it was set. There was no more texting. There was no kind of, oh, are you eating? Am I eating? Should we order together? Or I'm not really feeling it right now. Can we postpone to another date? Because back in the day, once you made a plan, you had to stick with it. You couldn't get in touch with someone last minute on their way to the venue and try and change the plan. So it was just no stress to meet up. And I loved it, and I'm actively reaching out to more people to do it. But I wish they weren't all over 50. So tell me, young people, do you hang out just for fun, or is it all done remotely now? And can you see the value of it, or is that just not part of your socializing these days? I'm curious, because I think that hanging out is incredibly pro-human, and that's what I'm all about. And if you are not anti-tech, but you're just pro-human, then check out pro-human.co.